All right, what's going on, guys? Young 46. This is a bracket final on Royal St. George. Heavy winds. So it's definitely going to be a tough test. Of course, it said low winds and fast greens. That's always a fun surprise. You find out it's heavy winds. This hole I play about 2 yards longer. I'm going to add 2 to whatever I would normally play it. We're going to add 2. We're going to play this like 163, 164, somewhere in there.
On the dance floor.
Hung a little bit. That's alright. Not a bad place to putt from. Kind of like right there. I just kind of, I don't know. I feel like that's the line. Interesting tee shot here. So I guess the question you got to ask yourself is, are you comfortable hitting a bunker shot? Which I am. So then it becomes, how aggressive do I want to be? Right? I think probably right there is pretty good. I'm almost aiming for the bunker. Just because, like I said, I don't mind if I go in there.
That's a huge drive.
Not that bad. Like 50, 56 yards. I don't think it's going to do much once it hits. I don't think we're going to see a huge bounce. I think it's really, honestly, just going to kind of sit down. I think we are going to see a little bit of movement, but not a ton. Pretty much what we expected, just kind of hit and sit. We're off to a good start. I don't know why that's blue. I hate when, up at the top right where it's like WGT.com, I don't know why sometimes it highlights it blue, but it actually bothers the shit out of me. I don't want to underplay the wind, but I don't want to overplay it either. It's kind of that fine line. So it's probably like 221 to the pin, but I don't want to get too cute with this. If I find myself 3 yards past the pin, is that really the end of the world? I don't think so. Sometimes it plays a little shorter than it says, so it's just more of a safety play. And 4 or 5 yards. That's all right. There's still a little break here. It's fine. You know, if I wanted to get cute with it, I would have hit it about 98.5%. Then I run the risk of, you know, landing short and coming down this hill and end up way back here. We'll play the odds. Yeah, I don't mind this line. I think it's maybe right there. That might be being, being. That's good grammar, huh? That might be a little too generous. We could look at maybe cutting that down just a little bit, but it can't be a whole lot, right? Like I think it's either here, or it's gonna be right here. Tricky one. Just slid in there. Neutral spin here. Neutral spin is going to do two things for me. I'm going to get release, and I don't have to play as much wind. So it's going to.
That's a huge drive.
And I don't think I lost a considerable amount of distance. Obviously, I did lose some, but more important to be in the fairway. Absolutely more important. Normally, I would trickle this down, but I don't think it's going to trickle much. I don't think we'll see a lot of trickle. So I'm going to play a 7-iron. Just maybe try to trickle it 2, maybe 3 yards. So we want to land 2 or 3 yards short. Yeah, it didn't trickle too much, but it's going to be a very simple putt. So we probably only got like a yard out of that. Good wind. I think we're going to have a go at it. I think I'm going to have a rip at it. Obviously a risk here. But I'm usually pretty good about splitting this. Yeah. It's perfectly fine. Mm, 25, 30, 51. Let's play this. Let's see. I don't have to play much. 54 maybe. That might be generous. No, it was pretty good. Not too bad. Again, this is a really good side to be on. But it's not terrible. Yeah, I mean, there's really absolutely hardly anything to it. I'm good with it. Let's see. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think we need to move it. I think right there is good to go. Get this about 42%. Ooh, good tailwind here. Nice little tailwind. Obviously, if I'm gonna miss, I need to miss out to the right. Missing out to the left, it's very tight over here. So we're gonna play out to the right. Now I should get side spin if I do miss late. So should be just fine. Same thing, we're gonna get a lot of side spin here. Oh no. No. Looked like it went right through the hole. Obviously I didn't mean to pull it, but it did. Look at it. It went right through the center. Right through the center. Oh man. I guess we're just moving just a hair too fast, I suppose. Interesting thing would have been if the pin were in there, would it have gone in? I think so. I'm gonna hit this neutral spin. Saying it's gonna control the right to left, and I should catch a nice little kick off the downslope here.
That's a huge drive.
Okay. Pretty short distance in here. play this many different ways. I kind of like, I like this play right here. It's alright. I tend to be over there for some reason. I always tend to be a little wide. Good distance. Kind of like right there. I don't know why, but something tells me that's the line. Just instantly gravitated to that spot. It's just one of those where as you're reading the break, you just kind of find that spot in your head, and it feels like the spot. Same thing. We're gonna go neutral spin.
Oh, you crushed it.
Oh boy. Many options here, many options. I'd rather go long. If I'm gonna miss, let's miss long. Yeah, much easier putt past the pin. Like the putts, no, that's not what I want to do. Like if you land back in here, it's such an easy putt. I mean, look at the dots; they're barely moving. It's almost a straightforward putt, even from 20 feet out. It's minimal break. Versus 8 feet short of the pin. Wow, that was a really bad mistake. But anyway, 8 feet short of the pin, we can have a half a grid break there. Had a little bit of a meter jerk there. Meter went a little on me. Oh well. Should have had that one freaking dead straight. Ooh. It's really stupid to go for this. Really, really stupid. So we're not going to. We're gonna hang back.
That's in the garden spot.
Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that putt. Tricky. It's tricky. We don't want to get too overzealous with this, but I want to be aggressive at the same time. And you can't miss on that side, obviously, for obvious reasons. If I ding that, that's pretty tight. We don't want to compound mistakes, and that's exactly what I did there. Missed the putt on the last hole, missed wide there. Little things. Little things. This is makeable, though. I'm going to leave the pin in, which I normally don't do. But I think in this case I am. Distance was just spot on perfect too. Still an 8 under. Should have been 10 though. And this time I'm going to go a little bit of backspin. I'm going to miss late. just to be certain I hit the fairway here.
Good ball.
Whew, that feels really wide. Had that little meter jerk again. Little jerk there. Looked like it was about 3/4 of the way down the meter. It's kind of a slight little hiccup in the meter. This is not going to do much at all. It is not going to do much. The same issue we faced on, what was it, 3? The first part 3, and I'm going to play it the same exact way. Although I should have played a little bit more wind. Point being, I'm okay going a little long. Now that was a little excessive. That was a little bit excessive, but that's alright. We'll take our chances. Tell you what, I just kind of like right there. Maybe over just a little bit. A little too far. Just a little bit. Not really firm. It was the wrong line. That's the word I'm looking for. Screwed up. I'm just going to lay back a little bit. No need to mess around with the bunkers. It's not a great kick, but it'll be alright. Kind of just like that number. I think 54 is a good number. Kind of acted like a tailwind there. Not bad. 2 hiccups on 8 and 9. Still bugging me. And 11, I guess. We can play this a bunch of different ways. I'm a little worried about going in that bunker long. So I'm just going to play it neutral. good distance in here. And the whole slopes from right to left. You can kind of see it. There's this big ridge that runs the entire length of the green. If we land just on the side of the ridge, it'll funnel down, especially into a right to left wind. Now the greens are a little slower, so it's not going to funnel as much. But if we're playing Championship 13 or something like that, I know I've holed out probably 3 or 4 times in this hole by landing it over here and then spinning it back down. On the reverse, if we landed on this side, we're going to go down here. And it's not a terrible putt, but it's something we need to be aware of. So if I know that's my ridge right there, I can kind of play off of that ridge a little bit without too much fear. Because like I said, it should come back to the left anyway. And there it comes. Tailwind. Come on, tailwind. 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 Sweet. Just making sure I don't go in the water. We want to get
That's in the
close,
garden
but
spot.
need to be back. Possibilities. It's a good win, but it's not. And the fact that it's fast greens means if I try to land it short and roll it up, is it going to get all the way up the hill? I think it will, but I'm not 110% on that. I could play full backspin. We could play 3/4 back. I'm trying to run the shot in my head. I'm more worried about when it hits, what is it going to do? Right, if I go full back, is it just going to kind of hit and stop? Because we don't want that. It's tricky, man. So we're going to try to land it short and bounce it up. Yeah, the miss thing cost me a little bit. We probably should have hit that with half back. That's probably the better call. This is going to be a tricky putt. I mean, it's going to be hard right to left. There's pros and cons to going up the right-hand side. Obviously, I didn't mean to because I misdinged it, but had I hit the perfect shot, because of the slope, it would have ran up and around and somewhere over here. Same thing with the left. There's another slope that brings it back, so you can come in, it'll trickle to the hole. So everything kind of funnels back there. What do we have? I don't even know. 30 feet, uphill 12. We gotta hit this like 40 feet. Up 38 feet. Yeah. We gotta play a lot of break. That's kind of the point. She's gonna break. Not good. I know where I should have played it. It was a bit of a defensive putt. I wanted to make sure I ended up, if I wanted to miss, I want to miss on the high side. Just because I don't risk going back down that slope or something weird. Secure the birdie. Roll neutral spin again. That should be okay. Well, we got a ways in. Ways in. Get down. Grossly underplayed that wind. Grossly underplayed it. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Kind of like right there. So it's kind of instantly where I went. Typically when I do that, when I just kind of instantly go to a line, I just like to hit it. More often than not, it ends up being the right line. I never got the hard break at the beginning. It looked like about the first 5 feet it was going to break real hard, and it. I kind of want to look at that putt again. So the way I read it in my head, I saw the first 5 feet really turning. And you can see it actually went the opposite way. Or it went straight. I guess we could say it went straight. Yeah, it went straight and then it peeled off, which I saw that part. But I anticipated more break at the beginning of the putt. And it just never happened. This could be because I hit it 20 feet on a 100-foot scale, so maybe the just the speed of how hard I had to hit it just kind of negated a lot of that break. So I guess I could see that. Alright, need a hole in one here. I want to hit here. Go a little bit top. Man, I love this wind. I love this hole when you have a tailwind. It's actually probably one of my favorite holes.
That's in the
I don't
garbage
really know
spot.
why. It's not difficult, but it's just fun. All the undulations and kicks off the fairway. I think it's kind of fun. Bop, bop. We could play this a couple different ways. We could go 6-iron. We could cut down, spin on a 7, which is kind of what I'm going to tend to do here. If we go long, it's not a big deal whatsoever. We can go long all day. Eight, 9, 10 feet past the pin, easy putts. It's a little deeper than we wanted, but still, kind of the same premise. It's going to have a little bit more break on it now, but still not a ton. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot there. If we're talking break, you know, maybe right here. Maybe. It's probably where I'm going to play it. No, a little bit more. Darn it. You gotta get that. Gas to get that. Very easy putt I missed there. Very, very, very easy putt. Damn it. That eats me up.
That's in the garden
God, I hate
spot.
missing easy putts. That's 2. Missing the straight in putt. We missed that one. All makeable. Not the best win. We got to be careful. Obviously, we have this big ridge floating right here. If we end up over here, it's kind of the same thing as last hole. Very makeable putt. I know it's longer, but very, very makeable. So I'd rather be 15 feet right than risk going and hosing around with this hill. So we're just going to go ahead and play out to the right a little bit. It's a good spot. Could be straight. I think it honestly is probably straight. Yep.
Drained it.
All right. Well, you know, we flubbed some easy putts. There was all kinds of mistakes. That was a very, very mistake-laden round there. But the score's not too bad. 56 in heavy wins. We'll take that. Let's talk about the mistakes. 8, that was just a 6-foot putt. I just misdinged. Dead straight putt, didn't do anything. 9, misdinged on the right. Tough right to left wind. Hit the ding there to tap in. 11, I tried to play long. I just went exceptionally long there. That was probably miscalculating the strength of the wind, obviously. 15, I hit that 3-wood. I just grossly underplayed the wind. That's all there is to that one. And then I misread the putt. 17, very easy putt. I just kind of took it for granted. Probably should have read it a little bit better. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with the round. 10.1 average pin distance. That's not great, but we're talking heavy winds too. So that number's always going to go up in heavy winds. I don't like the 5-2 putts. That's pretty terrible. So that's got to be cut down. But overall, not too bad. I hope you guys enjoyed the round. Make sure to hit the like button below. And if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. And go to Twitch, twitch.tv/WGTYoung46. Be sure to follow there. That way you guys know when I go live. And you can interact with the group.